Generally speaking, we have nouns working together with articles. That means article and nomen, they go together. It is this article, the articles, that tell us the gender, the number, and the cases of a particular noun. So we have talked about the gender, masculine, feminine, and neutral. And then the gender, singular and plural, we're going to do that very soon. And then the cases, we're also going to do that very soon. But for today, and for now, in this lesson, we see two kinds of article in German. Also in English, it's not pronounced, but then in German, it's much more pronounced. Number one, we have the bestimmter, we call it bestimmter article. Bestimmter article, and we have the example. I write this one, zum Beispiel, which simply means for example. I have it here, zum Beispiel. That's the German way of saying for example, zum Beispiel, and this is the abbreviation, zum Beispiel. So I begin to use it now. So bestimmter article, I have the examples, der, die, das. This represents masculine. This stands for feminine, and this stands for the neutral. And then we have the plural, die. Okay? Then the second one is unbestimmter Artikel. Unbestimmter Artikel, those are the indefinite article. In English, we have a. In English, we have it. This is in English a, and here in English we have the. Okay. Interestingly, in English we have only the for bestimmter Artikel and a for unbestimmter Artikel. But in German we have this for bestimmter Artikel and this 3 for unbestimmter Artikel. So we need to remember these articles are very, very important as we go on in the study and the knowledge of the German noun. As we continue in the expansion of the vocabulary, we want to come to what I call just a question, a challenge that you should identify. And this is what you can be doing regularly to expand, to enlarge your vocabulary. That you ask yourself, what is that? How do you say that in German? Here you have it. A is talking to B, and A says, was ist das? Say it after me. Was ist das? Okay? Say it again. Was ist das? And the meaning of that is, what is that? Yeah? Or what is this? What is that? Or what is this? Was ist das? And then, by the time the question is asked, you are opening the door for yourself to keep on answering and mentioning the objects that are presented to you, or the objects that are maybe in your room, or in your classroom, or in your school, or in your church, or in your neighborhood, or in everywhere. So the question is, was ist das? Say it again. Very good. Okay, the answer is, das ist, the first one, das ist ein Schrank. Remember, definite article, der, die, das. Indefinite article, ein, eine, ein. So we have the 3 here. Especially we are using the indefinite article now. We are talking about indefinite article. I want us to use indefinite article to answer the question that has been asked by A. So once again, was ist das? And B answers, das ist ein Schrank. Say it after me. Das ist ein Schrank. Yes, with your dictionary you can know the meaning of this, but for now, we'll still be spoon feeding ourselves. Very soon, we just go up there and then you have to do more work. Okay, thank you. Now we go to the second one. Was ist das? Das ist ein Stuhl. We still come back to the meaning in English, but let's just read it. Let's know how to read them first. Was ist das? Das ist ein Bild. Ein Bild. Ein Bild. Was ist das? Das ist eine Lampe. Was ist das? Das ist ein Andi. Was ist das? Das ist ein Telefon. Was ist das? Das ist eine Uhr. Eine Uhr. Was ist das? Das ist eine Kamera. So we're going to go back to this once again. You pronounce, I want you to master the pronunciation. Ein Schrank. Say it after me. Ein Schrank. Ein Stuhl. Ein Bild. Eine Lampe. Ein Andi. Remember? Ein Handy. Ein Handy. Ein Telefon. Eine Uhr. Eine Uhr. And the last one, eine Kamera. So we have the indefinite article here, and we see that, well, the question you may be asking, how do you know the one that is masculine from the one that is neutral? Well, with time, you get to know that. Remember yesterday we talked about the gender, and we said something in relation to this word, handy, that the handy words that are borrowed are likely to be neutral now. So we have ein handy, of course that is neutral, and then we have eine Lampe, you know already, that's the gender marker, indefinite gender marker for feminine. And of course we have ein Schrank, this is the gender marker for masculine. And ein Bild, if you check Bild in your bilingual dictionary, discover that Bild is neutral. So we have this. This is a neutral noun. This is a masculine noun. This is a masculine noun. And then Lampe, that is clear. That's the feminine noun. On and on. This one is also neutral noun. On and on until you get to the end. So this will help you. Just take it as a responsibility. And then you just ask yourself. Remember at the beginning we told ourselves that you should be funny. And sometimes you just look at all the objects around you, write them down in English, check your bilingual dictionary, and by the time you know them, put the gender. Very important. You can use the indefinite article for that exercise, and you just ask yourself the question, was ist das? And of course, as you ask yourself the question, you also answer the question you have asked yourself. Das ist, and you begin to list objects that you have mastered. This will help you to retain the knowledge of the nouns that you have mastered. And not only that, you retain the knowledge of the genders that you have attached to the noun. Okay, wonderful. Make sure you do the exercises on your own. Do a lot. Just learn a lot. Remember I said minimum of 10 nouns per day. It can be 100, it can be 200. The more you know, the faster you speak the language. Okay, see you during the next class. Thank you. Dankeschön. Bis bald.